a unique mentoring program on Triad Today. Hello everyone, I'm Jim Longworth and welcome to another edition of Triad Today, coming to you once again from the beautiful Senior Botanical Garden in Kernersville. But where we want to start is talking about a very special, very unique mentoring program that comes to us from the good folks at Alamance Community College. With me is my old friend who's been on the show many years before, Dr. Thomas Barksdale. He is a success coach at Alamance Community College. Welcome back, young man.
Thank you, Jim. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Now, I keep hearing about this male, I'm going to get it right, male minority mentoring program. Mm-hmm. Okay, what is that and what are the objectives?
Well, Jim, good to see you again. So the Male Mentoring Program at Alamance Community College is a program where we have wraparound services. We believe in helping young men, minorities who identify as minorities, with retention, graduation, feeling of connection. We know what has happened in the pandemic. So certainly this global pandemic has had students in isolation. Remote learning has been a challenge. And so at Alamance, we believe in connection and helping our minority males successfully graduate.
Yeah, and I don't mean this to be any kind of a weird, it's going to sound weird, but you know, everybody has different problems, as you said. Do black guys respond to black mentors better and white guys respond to white mentors better in certain situations? Is that sort of a thought behind some of this?
Jim, that's a good question. Here's what we know. Young people of all backgrounds, all races and backgrounds respond to connection. And so young people, Jim, from elementary through college know when young people, when adults care about them.
Right.
So it doesn't matter really the race, it matters your heart.
Yeah.
And so at Alamance, we have phenomenal faculty and staff that surround all our young people. I just happen to be working with minority males. So really, Jim, people know when you care about them. And
Absolutely.
Certainly college students do as well.
Yeah. Now, in general, why is mentoring so important?
Well, my second book was on mentoring, Jim.
That's right.
And I thought about Homer and the Odyssey in Greek mythology, where this Trojan war hero went off to war, Jim, and he entrusted his son to a young man named Mentor. Right? And so that's where we first hear this word mentoring. So really all it is trusted care. And certainly on the college level, our young men need trusted care. At ACC, we believe all our young people are important, but minority males do come with different circumstances that you alluded to.
Right. And now let me backtrack a little bit, not to make this negative, but you and I were exchanging some emails on this. You know, you go back and think about the George Floyd incident. You think about some of the other things that have happened. Did that have an impact, or did it cause problems, or did it make what you do more difficult in terms of mentoring?
Jim, I appreciate that question. We know there's a history in our country of racial reckoning. And so when the George Floyd case happened, I call it twin pandemics. You had COVID-19 and racial reckoning in our country. And so what I try to do with our male mentors and mentoring program is keep understanding our young men to know that, listen, we believe in change talk. So I use a counseling technique called motivational interviewing, Jim, where I listen for change talk. We don't believe in victimization, right? All of our young people must harness their own greatness and rise above the circumstances. So yeah, it made things difficult because that case and other cases, Jim, were horrible. It produced trauma. As you know, we're in a mental health crisis. So
absolutely.
We have to connect with our young people.
Trauma, mistrust, all the sorts of things that go along with those things. Yeah, sometime I want to get you back and just talk about your books, which I think are fascinating as well. Can you still get those on Amazon?
You can, thank you. Yes, you can. I would love to, Jim.
You can type in your name and Dr. Barksdale and they can find out. But for right now, we're talking about mentoring. You can call 506-4418 or you can email Dr. Barksdale at tlbarksdale925@alamancecc.edu. That's up on screen right now. And also, when you come back sometime, I want to talk about people that might have mentored you.
Sure.
We'll do that.
Love to.
Will you do that sometime?
Love to, Jim. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.